Team in the country facing a serious test on the road against a ranked opponent. Can they escape here with the top ranking intact? Welcome to Tempe, Arizona. This is Mountain America Stadium, the home field of the Arizona State Sun Devils. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Away to start us off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. on the run. He'll let it go. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43. The Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. He gets the 1st and still going. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out into the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Snags a quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, he makes the catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
And the back gets the football.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
He'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
When you throw an out route against man coverage and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Mustangs. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Breaks an open space. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
A gain sets up a third down play. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Handoff to the back. Breaks an open space. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Offense will keep it on the ground here. going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Short connection to the tight end here.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The one pass option. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Hands off to the left. Fights off the defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pressure is coming. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
It's 4th and 10. The offense on the field going for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick catch over the middle. Fights through a tackle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Quick throw. The catch is made.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Delivers quickly to the left side. The sure hands. It's Cunningham. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Nowhere to run. They'll corralling for no gain. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Caught near the goal line. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive, start getting after the quarterback.
Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback still with the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Arizona State, 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The quarterback making some changes at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Mustangs will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll see what he can do with the return. They can't stop him. SMU offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And tackled there by the defense.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense and being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Here comes the bunch formation. To the air, it's Hawkins. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
He can go. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! He made the stop, but he first down from the 13. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Breaks into the clear. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
They'll use the ground game here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at second and 13. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. That brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Pass clock. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. And the pass rush finally gets home for a sack.
A 10-yard loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
And Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. So after 3/4 of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here.
17, Arizona State, 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, unfortunately, that just sums up what kind of day it's been for this offense. Just no rhythm, no chemistry. They've been off all day and have no points to show for it here in the 4th quarter.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. He's got a man down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football in vertical shots to boot.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. They are pouring it on now.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
24, Arizona State, 0.
And that one will bounce out of the